So I wanted to go live again. I got this ride back home. But basically what I wanted to do was who is this? Double GD3. He left a comment and I'm gonna read some of it then. He said, "You're completely off on Will Howard's topic, man. No one is assuming anything. You're just saying what you believe. He won't be and doesn't have to be those guys that played before. He needs to be a threat to run and get the ball to the playmakers. You saying all this, but the truth of the matter is if he transferred to Michigan, he would be the starter. Bar none. He's played a lot of football. That's important. What's funny is you taking these two QBs Day has had and making that the norm when it has been the exception." And he talks about my OSU rants not having context. That's a good comment. I like comments that make me want to make a video. But on the OSU rant stuff, my OSU rants are just to talk stuff to Ohio State fans, mostly. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I could be 100%. Other times I could just be talking stuff. You know, the OSU rants are for Michigan fans to have a laugh at Ohio State. You know, the same way Minister Sports, you know, they get their laugh on us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my rants about OSU about for the most part. Just for Michigan fans to have a laugh. You know what I'm saying? Now, it could be some truth in there, or it could be me just talking stuff. It just depends on the day and, you know, what's on my mind or what the chat might say. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Will Howard goes, you know, I'm gonna keep it real on it. I ain't gonna trash talk Ohio State on this one. Just for you, I'm gonna keep it 100 on what I think. Now, you said, now, the thing about me and what I say is I'm in Ohio State spaces so I can get y'all mindset. So when I say stuff, it's not my opinion. It's me going, when I say certain stuff about what Ohio State fans think, it's not my opinion. It's me going off of what I see Ohio State fans saying. I'm in Minister Sports chat. I'm seeing what y'all thinking. I'm in Buckeye Scoops chat. I'm seeing what y'all saying. I'm in Ohio State Michigan groups on Facebook. I see what y'all saying. So I'm all over the place, but I'm getting a heartbeat of what your fans think. Appreciate the 199 super chat. He said, "What you think of the Super Bowl halftime show?" I thought it was pretty good. Besides Usher, you know, grabbing on, you know, giving Swiss Beats' wife a hug from behind. I'm not with that type of stuff. That's the man's wife. You know what I'm saying? It's a show, but you know, you got to respect the ring. You know, that's what I think, but you know. But I appreciate the super chat, bro. But Ohio State, I'm in these chats. So I see what your fan base thinks. And most of them think that Ryan Day just creates top 5 picks. You know? And if I post a video that has Ohio State, I get all the Ohio State fans in there. You know what I'm saying? So just because you have a logical take on what Will Howard could or should be for Ohio State, that don't mean the rest of the fan base does. So I'm in these spaces. I see what y'all say. I'm in there just so when I do bring it up, people can't say, "Oh, you're just making it up." No, I'm in them chats, and people see me in there because I'm gonna let you know I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, you know. Yeah. Now, if I was an Ohio State fan, or if I was an Ohio State fan, or if I was an Ohio State guy, this is what I would want. I'd want Ryan Day to realize I got 2 studs in the backfield and probably a couple more with Hayden and who else knows who knows who else. I'm gonna run that rock. Will Howard gonna be a game manager. I'm gonna run him some too, but we're gonna run the ball. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run the ball, play great defense. Pretty much what Michigan has been doing. Pretty much how Michigan won the championship this year. That's what I would do. That would be the game plan. The problem is, it's Ryan Day. So we're waiting to see if he's going to do that. And shout out to, I'm not sure who posted about Chip Kelly. Now, Ohio State has Chip Kelly now. What's Chip Kelly? What does he do? What does he do? He runs the spread. He's one of the guys that really made the spread what it is, in college football and football in general. He runs the spread, runs the ball. He's got a running spread. He runs the spread, but runs a lot out of the spread. He runs the rock. He runs the rock. That's what he does. He does a lot of sideline. He does a lot of sideways passes, and he runs the ball. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Is Ryan Day going to give him full control? I know you can say Ryan Day is one of his proteges and all that stuff. That's fine. Ryan Day, a grown man. He grown now. This is his team. He the head coach. Will he give Chip Kelly the full control of the offense to run that rock like he's known to do? Will he give him that full control to do that? I know Ohio State fans are going to say, yeah, he will. That's still to be seen. Will he do that? Now, if he does that, y'all going to have something. Now, Will Howard's still going to have to make some big-time throws in big-time games. He's still going to have to do that because somebody's going to be able to stop your run. Once you get to the playoff, 9 times out of 10, you're going to run into somebody that can stifle your run game. Let me see what I'm stopped. Cameron Stokes, JJ played in NFL defense and practice every day. JJ didn't have the reps. Please, nothing will surprise JJ in the NFL. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Yeah, I ain't really say nothing about that, but appreciate that. But yeah, will Ryan Day give Chip Kelly the full control of the offense to stick to that run game, to build that toughness on offense to we're gonna run that rock? We don't know. It helps that he's there to make Ryan Day want to do that, but none of us can say for a fact that he's going to do that. You know what I'm saying? And even still, Will Howard still has to be that dude. The pressure will still be there. That's if he even wins the starting job. What else did you say? Will Howard would be the starter at Michigan. We're not talking about Michigan. Michigan and Ohio State are two different programs. This is why I keep telling you. Michigan and Ohio State, they're two different programs. Michigan is fine with having a quarterback that like Will Howard and embracing what he can do. Because we'll run the ball and we're not going to ask you to do that much. Make some plays with your legs, make a few throws, boom. Ohio State and Ryan Day, they're not known for doing that. They're known for putting the game on the quarterback. You had the year with Justin Fields. Now, if he goes to his game plans and his structure like, 2020 with Justin Fields, you should be fine for the most part. Because they ran the ball with Dobbins and ran it with Justin Fields and, but I'm not sure he's not as good as Justin Fields, so I'm not gonna say that much because y'all still threw it, but y'all ran the ball a lot. But if he embraces that run game, we're gonna run the ball. It's not gonna be flashy. We're gonna run the rock, and we're gonna use our quarterback to run. We're gonna run it and then play action pass. Some games our quarterback might not throw it, but 10, 15 times. But Travion Henderson and Judkins, they done went for 400 on the ground. He has to embrace that though. You know what I'm saying? So comparing Michigan to Ohio State, everybody knows Michigan is fine with our quarterback throwing for 150 and we running it for 350, 400. Everybody knows Michigan is fine with that. But that's not Ohio State. You see, you can't just keep comparing us because we're two different programs. We're ran two different ways. So you can't just keep, well, if he was at Ohio, if he was at Michigan, he ain't at Michigan. He at Ohio State. We're your fan base, not me. If I was an Ohio State fan and I saw the roster, I'd be like, we need to be doing what Michigan does. That's how we gonna win this year. That's how we gonna win with Kyle McCord. We got a bunch of backs. We run that rock, make him a game manager, and when we throw it up, we throwing it up to Marvin Harrison. Who gonna stop us? Now that's what I would do if I was an Ohio State fan and I had a page. I would have been preaching that all last year. Why aren't we running the rock? This dude's a game manager. We need to run the rock, play action, pass it to Marvin Harrison. Who gonna stop us? But I sat up here and told y'all that Kyle McCord might not be that dude. Devin Brown might not be that dude. And Ohio State fans told me Ryan Day creates these dudes. Ryan Day makes these dudes in the make these 5-star quarterbacks in the top 5 picks. He doesn't miss. That wasn't me making it up. That was your fan base. I go through the comments. I'm not big enough to where I don't go through the comments, obviously. So I go through the comments and see what people are saying. Though that's y'all fan. That's your fan base saying this stuff. That's ain't me making it up. Your fan base expects Ryan Day to create top 5 quarterbacks. That's your expectations, not mine. So I just run with it and I talk about y'all. I just run with it because it's just not logically. It's just not logical that you're gonna keep having these top 5 quarterbacks. It's just not logical. So that's where I'm coming from. Like I see where the fan base is thinking. That's why I'm in all of these chats. That's why I'm watching Buckeye Scoop. That's why I'm watching Menace to Sports. That's why I'm in all these Facebook groups. I can see what your fan base's head is at. Even right now, when I go in these, I don't see any of the Ohio State fans saying, man, we better just run that ball and whoever's the quarterback, make him a game manager and we're gonna play great defense. We're gonna run that rock down everybody's throat and Will Howard or Devin Brown's gonna be a game manager and we're gonna play great defense. Who's gonna stop us? I don't see any Ohio State fans saying that. None. Except you. You're the only one I've seen that has made that thought. The rest of them, they just think it's Will Howard and they basically think it's gonna be like y'all gonna be the Rams or something. Like it's just gonna be unstoppable. We're gonna throw it, we're gonna run it, and it's gonna be all over. That's what I see. I don't see anybody saying we just run that rock, run Will Howard, run the rock, run Judkins, run Henderson, run Hayden, and play great defense. Who gonna stop us? I don't see it. I see expecting the greatest show on turf. That's a total different thing. Like that's a total different thing. Yeah, you had Kurt Warner and Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt, and then you had Marshall Faulk in the backfield. That's where I see most of you Ohio State fans saying stuff like that, thinking it's gonna be, yeah, we can whatever we want to do, it's there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I get on here and I y'all acting like. That's why I just let y'all have it. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, if Ohio State does your game plan and what my game plan would be for Ohio State with the roster, I would be scared. I would be nervous about playing y'all. But until I see that on the field, that's why I'm not really nervous about y'all. Bro, this ain't these car lives. I appreciate the donation, but these car lives, they honestly really ain't for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it, but I won't. If I'm riding and ain't no stops, I ain't gonna get to read it. But I appreciate you, Cameron. I appreciate that, but you know, I'm on the causeway. But yeah, that's the thing. The Ohio State rants, they're really for Michigan fans, for us to just laugh at y'all, honestly. They really just for us to laugh at y'all. Because y'all got Minister Sports and y'all got your other channels where you can, you know, you can have a laugh at Michigan, you know. My channel is really one of the only ones where you can have a laugh at Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Sam Webb and Devin Gardner, sometimes they get cooking, but you know, my page is really the only one where we can just laugh at y'all. I mean, we laugh at everybody, honestly. Dealing with me, I'm gonna laugh at everybody. Somebody in the chat from a fan base say something stupid, I'm gonna let them have it. And we all gonna just start going in. But yeah, I appreciate that comment, bro. I just wanted to, because you always had good comments and make me want to make a video about it. But that's it. You know, I know fan bases want, of course, you get Will Howard, Ryan Day, he wasn't in this offense, but I'm a rival fan, so I'm gonna have a different take on your team and who's there. But let's not act like what I say is far-fetched. Because a quarterback can easily have limitations, you know. But hey, if he puts in the work, and when I say a lot of this stuff about players getting better or not, I do say I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Will Howard could put in that work and get in Ohio State's offense. He could be that dude. He could put up Justin Fields numbers. We don't know. It's just what I think. You know? Because nothing is a fact. Nothing is a fact until it plays out. We're all just talking heads. It's all opinion until it plays out. You could be right, you could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's all opinion based. It's all pretty much opinion until it actually happens, you know? Same with the coach talk. You get Harbaugh or whoever these coaches, they say, yeah, we're gonna do this and that and this and that. They say all this stuff in the offseason, you know what I'm saying? They might change it up just a little bit, and then they go back to their old ways. Something happens. But of course, you know, as an Ohio State fan, you're going to be optimistic with Will Howard and, you know, the offense and Chip Kelly. But as a Michigan fan, I'm looking like, oh, that could be a good move. But I have to see it play out. I ain't giving y'all no flowers just yet. Because if I give you flowers, that means y'all probably gonna beat us. And I ain't giving them flowers yet, especially with Ryan Day. I have to see what Ryan Day gonna do. Is he going to embrace we're not pass happy? If it gets tough, I'm not gonna instantly go back to the pass. Because if he does that, that means Kyle McCord has to be great. Like this year, he couldn't be. He couldn't do it. The pressure was too much. As soon as the season was over, I'm out of here. So if Ryan Day embraces running the ball like that, you're right. He just has to distribute. Best believe, even if you're just a distributor, you still have to be good at it. You still have to be good at it. You know what I'm saying? So if let's say this year y'all trying to embrace the run, but soon as the run gets stagnant a little bit, Ryan Day goes away from it. All right, Will Howard, I need you to be great this game. Will he be great? Can he be great? You know, you still have to find out. Even if he's just a distributor, you still got to be good. You still have to diagnose the defense and understand what I'm getting. Yeah, it's just a check down, but if I check it down, he can get 8 yards off the top. And if he breaks a tackle, he can get 20 or 30 yards. You still got to diagnose what's going on. You know what I'm saying? In those type of offenses, the quarterback is a, you know, I'd like to say he's a great point guard. He's in a Chip Kelly offense, since we embracing Chip Kelly. In a Chip Kelly offense, the quarterback is Steve Nash. He's distributing. Boom, boom. I'm throwing it everywhere. I'm throwing it sideline, boom, here, there, everywhere. I know everybody who's gonna be open. He's a point guard. He's Steve Nash. He's Jason Kidd. He's Rajon Rondo in his prime. That's what a quarterback is in Chip Kelly's offense. So there's two ways. You can have a quarterback that knows everything and knows where it has to go, or he could be a quarterback that he knows this is where it's supposed to go. Okay, what you do afterwards? When he knows where it's supposed to go, he gets it there. Okay, let's say it's not there. Now what do you do? The first one can win you a lot of games. The guy that knows where it's supposed to go on the first read, he can win you a lot of games at Ohio State with what y'all have. But he might not be able to win you a championship. Now the second dude that knows the total offense, when it's not there, when that first screen isn't there, and he knows everything and knows exactly where to go and has the offense just around his finger, now that dude will win you a championship. You gotta, to win for Ohio State, and this is always y'all Ohio State, the world famous Ohio State Buckeyes. I hate that, but just saying that I hate it. But the goal is championship. Y'all championship or bust. This is what I've heard. Y'all put all y'all chips. Y'all got all these dudes to come back, and y'all got the transfers. It's y'all championship or bust. So that's the goal. So if you don't win a championship, it's all okay. Just like even if we got to the championship, our team would have been totally different. When you bring all these dudes back, the goal is the championship. That's all it is. It's the championship. Winning that title. You know what I'm saying? So the pressure is going to be there. It's not likely you're going to have a game where you have to, whether he's just getting it to your guys. And when you say he's just got to get it to the playmakers, to me that tells me the quarterback ain't doing that much. When you say like he's just got to get it to the playmakers, that tells me he ain't doing that much, or you don't expect him to. But to win that championship, he gonna have to make some big time throws. Even this year with JJ. JJ was a game manager in the playoffs. Nobody say he wasn't. Please, nobody in the chat say he wasn't. He was a game manager in the playoffs. Nothing more, nothing less. He was a game manager. That's what he was. He might make some plays with his legs, but even being a game manager, you still got to make some big time throws. You're going to still have to make some big time throws to win that championship. So that's just what it is. You're going to have to make some big time throws in that to win a championship. And now with the playoff, where you're going to have to win what, three games now to in the playoff, 3 maybe 4 games to win the championship. Oh, so that's even more big time throws. See, JJ just had to make big time throws in 2 games once we made the playoff. I know he had more big time throws. He made some in Ohio State game, Maryland, whatever, Penn State, he made a couple. But once you get to the playoff, you're going to have to make more big time throws. You got to make some big time throws. So you can be a guy that just gets to the playmaker. And boy, once you get to that playoff, he's going to have to make some big time throws. And that pressure is going to be there. Because when he don't, That fan base. That fan base that I know and love. Those Ohio State fans. They're gonna be on his head. Because the expectation is there that quarterbacks that play at Ohio State throw 4 touchdowns. I didn't put that expectation there. Ryan Day did, and your fan base did. I didn't put that expectation there. I just talk about it because I see that's what the expectation is. See, when rival fan bases say crazy stuff, I'll either talk about it and make fun of it, or I'll embrace it and make fun of it by embracing it. I'll embrace that that's what they think. And I'll say it. But when I speak logically, I'm going to let you know it's just not logical. That's going to keep happening. So, I forget what your name was with the comment, but that's the mindset, and that's why I say stuff about Ohio State. It's not me making it up a lot of the times. It's me knowing what your fan base thinks. They expect Ryan Day to have these dudes ready to throw 40 touchdowns. Y'all got all them receivers, so they expect, okay, Will Howard's he did this at Kansas State, so he's at Ohio State now with better talent around him. He should be able to add 14 more touchdowns. He should have 40. Because he's at Ohio State. He's got 2 stud backs now. He's got a good tight end. That's your fan base that create that. I just see it and talk about it. Now, will Ryan Day with Chip Kelly, will he embrace the run game, or will he kind of stick to what he does? Because he's the head coach, not Chip Kelly. You ain't finna come over here and just be trying to tell me what to do. I ain't your protege no more. Which one will it be? You know, I gotta see it. Talk is cheap. Now could he come out and they run the rock and they look like a New Michigan or something? They could. And if they do, I'm worried then, because that's what they should be doing, honestly. Or will they, more of the same? Nobody knows. That's the fun part. Nobody knows. Ohio State fans can say, well, Will Howard's going to throw for this. They don't know. I don't know. They can say Chip Kelly's going to embrace the run game, and they're going to run it. Ryan Day and Chip Kelly, they're going to embrace the run game. I can say, no, it ain't. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know until these games are played. So it's all just opinion. Coaches will say they're going to do something and then still not do it. Just like they'll say, I'm not going anywhere. Then next week, they at LSU. Next week, they at the Chargers. Next, you know what I'm saying? So it's all opinion right now. We don't know. I don't know. We don't know. I just give you opinion on what I think. Now, Chip Kelly, that was, if you want Ryan Day to embrace the run more, that was a good hire. But will he stick to it? Or when it gets tough, will he say, man, I'm finna throw that ball. Man, I'm finna throw this rock. I'm finna do what I know what to do best. I know what to do best is to call some pass plays. That's what I'm finna do. I don't know what y'all thought. Boy, when the tough gets going, I get throwing. I get to throwing. That's what I'm finna do, because that's what I know. Just the same way as hardball. When the tough gets going, I'm gonna keep running. Boy, you can say what you want, but I'm going to do what I know what to do best. And what I know what to do best as Jim Harbaugh is run that rock down your throat. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. That's what I know what to do. Ryan Day, when the tough gets going, I'm going to get to throwing, because that's what I know what to do best, is call up these pass plays. Now, can they execute them? We'll see. But I know how to call a good one. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Talk is cheap from coaches, everybody. You got to see these dudes actually do it. Let me see you actually do it. you know. So until the season actually starts, it's all a lot of talk, you know. We have to see, is Ryan Day gonna do these things? Is he gonna embrace Chip Kelly? You know, the same way when the season started and they said we were gonna be balanced, and by the time the season ended, we were probably the same old Michigan for the most part. You know, you could say, well, that had to do with JJ getting hurt or whatever. At the end of the day, it turned out to be the same old. It just happened we had a better team, and the same old got us that ring. You know, we also had a great defense, which that helps also. You know what I'm saying? So it's neither here nor there. We just got to see. But I'm about to get some food in a second. So, but the Ohio State rants, they're really for Michigan to laugh at y'all. Now, sometimes I get mad and I just start cooking, and it's logical and it's funny. But other times, the rants are just for Michigan fans to laugh at Ohio State and, you know, get our trash talk on, because, hey, Michigan we need a safe place to talk our trash too. We don't want to have to be in Minister Sports chat all the time talking trash, and we got to go back and forth. Sometimes we just want to talk trash and not have to have a comeback. We just want to have somewhere to talk our trash, and it's a safe space. Talking trash in the Minister Sports chat or Buckeye Scoops chat, that ain't a safe space. That's us that's us invading y'all chat and getting our trash talk in. It's a battle. We done woke up mad. Man, let me get in the battle. Let me jump in this Minister Sport chat. It's a battle. Let me get in the Buckeye Scoop chat. That's a battle. That ain't no safe space. You know what I'm saying? So this is a safe space with, you know, sometimes we want to just talk trash about Ohio State. It don't matter what it is. We just want to, you know, have a laugh at your expense, you know. Now, a dude like you, I appreciate you watching that stuff, but, you know, it's satire sometimes. It's just for us to laugh, you know. That's what it is. It's just satire, you know. Now sometimes you might catch me mad, and one of those Ohio State rants could be dead on about your whole program and your team. Now, if you catch me on the wrong day, but, you know, other times it's just for us to have a laugh at Ohio State's expense. Like, nothing more, nothing less. It's just to have a good laugh at y'all expense, you know. So that's what all it is, you know. Oh man, I think my little sandwich spot done closed down. Oh man, bro, don't you? Oh, you know they gonna hear it all season. This is only the beginning. My little sandwich spot done stopped. Bro, don't you? I got a little sandwich spot in I'm in Tampa, obviously everybody knows that. But I got a little sandwich spot, and bro, they make some good pork sandwiches. It's like a pork Cuban whatever sandwich. Man, so good. But they just don't get that much business. Like, they just don't get that much business, and they dad used to run it. He died, and they just don't get that much business. I wouldn't be surprised if they closed down, but they make a good sandwich, bro. Like, I hate that they don't get enough business. But yeah, you know, that's what it is for the most part. You know, with the Ohio State rants, it's really just a safe space for us to talk about y'all, you know, because we do hate y'all. I mean, what can I say? Like, we do hate y'all for the most part, you know. I know we on each other's pages and stuff like that, but when it really comes down to it, Michigan, Ohio State, like, we really do hate each other for the most part. Like, for the most part, we really don't like each other, you know. So that's part of it also, you know. But I'm about to get off of here. I gotta settle for Chipotle. My little sandwich spot closed down. I don't know if they gonna make it. I gotta settle for Chipotle way. Let me see. There is a level of respect. Yep. There's respect for Ohio State. And that's why the closer I get to the game, I get more serious about what I'm talking about. Like, since we've beat them, I give Ohio State maybe 2 or 3 videos where I'm seriously talking about them. Probably 4, where I'm serious and I'm talking about them. Other than that, most of the time I'm talking trash about them. I'm picking holes in whatever I see about their team. Like, it could be a hole this big and I'm going to make it out to be this big. I'm picking at it. You know, when you pick at something, it just keep getting bigger. I'm picking at that scab. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time I'm picking at them because I'm talking trash, because I just, I got a dislike for them, so I'm just picking at them most of the time. So that's what it is. But you'll know when I'm seriously talking about it. There's about four, maybe 5 videos where I'm going to give a serious talk about what's really going on with them. But a lot of the times it's me taking something this big and I'm making it this big, because sometimes those problems early in the season, they can be bigger problems late in the season. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta pick which one it is. But I have to let y'all have it. I had so many Ohio State fans that strictly watched me because it was Michigan misery. That's the only reason they watched. Yeah, they realized I knew football, but it was them watching me be miserable. Like, man, this dude is in pain. He really wants Michigan to be good. This is funny. It's funny and it's good to watch. You know what I'm saying? But now that we're good and I'm having a blast, it pains them to watch me. He said, dude in the Menace chat said, man, I used to watch you all the time when y'all were bad, but now when y'all good, I don't really watch. I said, boy, you sad. You sir, you good sir, are sad. You know what I'm saying? But it's neither here nor there. It don't really bother me, because I'm gonna have a blast with it. As long, as bad as we were in the Don Brown years till now, I'm gonna have a blast with it, bro, because I was there when it was bad. We sipping on tears now, yes sir. I was there when it's bad. I had a Bama fan say, "Oh, you Michigan fans, y'all just showed up." Boy, you might want to know who you talking to, and you might want to scroll through my catalog, brother, because I was there when it was bad. I was there. So you can't come over here saying, "Oh, you just decided to start a page now that Michigan's good." Nah, you might want to take a long scroll down my channel history and see. I was there when it was bad, when it was kind of good, then Don Brown, when it got real bad. I was there through all of it. When it was all right, when it was good, when it got bad, I was there the whole time. Win, lose, or draw, I was there. So, hey, now that we up, hey, don't get mad now. Appreciate the 199 super chat, Cameron. He said, what's your record prediction for next year? I don't know, honestly, bro. I really don't know. I'm really waiting I don't really do predictions anyway, but I really got to see who after this last portal, then I can say something like that, because we still might lose players. You know what I'm saying? We still might. We don't even have a quarterback yet. You know what I'm saying? I got to find out who my quarterback is. I got to find out who the quarterback is, and I got to make sure our roster is what it is before I can make a prediction. It's too early right now. But yeah, I was there. I've been here. Like, you can see my pain online. Like, it's there. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? I've been a Michigan fan my whole life, but you can see my documented pain from like 2016. Like, it's there. It's online. I didn't delete that stuff. But I'm about to go in here, get me something to eat, you know, before I go to my second job. I put the work in because I like to eat out here in these streets. You know, that's just a nugget. You want something out here, put the work in, no matter what it is. But I appreciate y'all joining the car live. I wanted to address that Ohio State stuff. And that was a good comment, bro. Don't stop leaving those good comments like that, and, you know, stating your opinion, because if it's that good, I'm gonna make a video about it. Those are the comments I like. Appreciate that, Georgia football fan. You know, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And as always, go blue.